Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Reality with Diva D. Same old G, different name. With growth comes change. Now, this is going to be my episode recap of Love and Marriage DC. To me, let me say, in my opinion, this was a good episode. Now, I don't know what everybody else is watching because they were dragging the hell out of them on Twitter. Now, I know this is repetitive like Tyler Perry and Tyler Perry Land with the repetitive dialogue. However, remember, we are picking up where we left off damn near 2 seasons ago. So what are we going to do? We're going to have to kind of watch the episodes air explaining what happened. Now, on my follow, it is showing season 3. However, I do know that on some things they're showing season 2B. Chat, I can't make this up. But anyway, let's get right on into the episode. Well, I finally got a little bit of that DC accent. Like I said, I can't get it specific to the people, but I got a little bit. Because Quick is, introducing the episode. Previously on Love and Marge DC. Marge. Now, people talk about how Southern people talk. Now, let me just say, everybody on this episode got on my motherfucking nerves. Did I tell y'all that? So we open up the episode. They're still at the gym, and the fellas are talking about the throuple. Jamie got his understanding. He says that he knows that, Raina wouldn't be down with it. But, of course, Clifton is questioning Black's intentions because he knows that, he's going to keep mentioning it because Black has an issue with Joy. So Clifton in his mind is thinking, well, hey, if you got an issue with my old lady and me having this trouble, then that's what you do. That's how you do because you don't like my wife. But all the rest of the men, with the exception of Quick, are resigning to it because there's no need to keep talking about this whole issue with the trouble. Like I said, if Joy loves it, it ain't up to me to like it. And by the way, Cliff gave a good explanation on what happened. I do remember, because I watched their season, I didn't like Joy or Clifton because of Dakia. Didn't have anything to do with Carmen. I had really even all forgotten about the connection between Clifton and Carmen, because a lot of guys on the show, and I think that's why she got eliminated, is because they got tired of her with the blue eyes and the whole flirtiness and the whole sexiness, and it was just like over the top, overdone. And like I said, I like when women embrace their sexuality, but it just was, it was a lot. So here's Cliff riding for Ashley. Now Now DJ Quicksilver, just let me get in your ass right quick. Your wife was wrong. Now, she ain't showing. Now, I keep seeing her as a Scorpio, but I can't find her birthday on anything that I research. But if somebody knows what her sign is, drop down in the comments to let me know. Now, maybe it's because of her and Alicia's relationship that she's so close to Alicia. Maybe she don't drop secrets like that, but can't nobody hold a secret like a Scorpio. And like I said, me and my best friend are both O's, okay? So, baby, no, don't anything come out of our lips about us or other people. You think I'm going to tell my best friend something about what somebody else told me not to tell? Because that's a secret between me and that person. Me and my best friend's secrets are between me and her. Now, don't get it twisted, because we just had a 3-hour and 7-minute conversation. That's why I'm late doing this video. But, but just let me say this. If another one of my friends on a lower echelon than she is, because I consider her top tier, if another one of my friends on the lower echelon than she is telling me not to tell something to her, then that's not up to me to tell. Ashley was wrong. Plain and simple. Quick. Ashley was wrong. And the apology was booty. I said, what the fuck I said? Reminding you, I do like Ashley. But going into these seasons, I don't like any of them so much anymore. I just like Ashley as a person that from the development of her in Winter now. Me watching her show. But, looking back on these old shows, because this is what this is, old. You know, not so much. I mean, the whole coming into her house thing and not speaking, yes, I'm with her on that. But the whole disagreement with Arena, no. But now you have Jamie online getting into it with the block. So now we go down to the pet store and we have Arena and Mama Raina and Jamie, Big Jamie. And Big Jamie is describing how Mama Raina is feeding that little fat dragon. Well, she's overfeeding. He's obesity. That's because she's feeding him only meat. And in the lizard world, only meat is protein, which is roaches, bugs, and other such sorts of things. And crickets and worms. That's all meat in their world, okay? Well, as people say, shrimp is the crickets of the sea. Or the cockroaches of the sea, whatever, crustaceans down there in the bottom of the sea. But, they all taste good to me. So I'm pretty sure that little fat lizard is loving on him some meat. But, Miss Mama Raina, you're going to have to incorporate some veggies in the little fat lizard's diet. So here we go. We get on the subject of Raina and Joy's conversation. She wants to have a conversation with Joy about the throat. Well, Jamie said the man has explained it to her. Let's stay out of it. Jamie, you can't tell her what to do in the relationship between her and Joy. You are wrong. I get so tired of this little out-here fella trying to control his wife's every move. And if she can't see that, 30 years. Let me get them their 30 years and let me keep on pushing and get out their business. Because they handle their marriage the way they handle their marriage. Okay? So, Arena is still pressing the issue. You said, but you said, no, let it go. The man said he's not going to get involved in their business. If you want to get involved in their business and ask the man about, ask Joy about her relationship with the throuple, then that's on you to ask, which you are going to ask, okay? Because I ain't mad at you for asking that, because the people want to know, okay? And that's what the reality show is about. And so, Arana said, well, I'm not talking about you and me. I am talking about them. What do you think about them? Do you feel that that's wrong? Them all hugged up in the pictures and whatnot. And Arana drops the F-bomb in front of her mother. Grown ass 50-some-odd-year-old Arana cusses in front of her mom. So that's what y'all see the problem with. You don't see the problem with them standing there arguing in the pet store. Her dropping the F-bomb as a grown woman in front of her mom. That's what you're focused on. I've seen so many bloggers talking about that. Oh, she cussed in front of her mom. So, she grown. Anyway, I've already gone over what cuss words are. They're just words. Anyway, moving right along. So, in the midst of all this argumentation, they separate. Separate over somebody else's situation. She goes her way, he goes his. Now, this is foolishness. Then they tell Mama Raina to go sit in the car. Child, how did the Raina get home that day? Did she get on the bus? Or did she just cool off on the sidewalk? Child, they in the city, so I don't know. But my point is, again, if she wanted to ask about the throuple, like I said, the people want to know, let her ask about the throuple. Well, see, there go that southern dialect. I don't even say her. I've been saying her. While I'm talking about them in March. And wait till they start saying her. Hilarious. Okay, moving right along. Now, in the next thing, we have the Silvers. Boy, the Silvers living a life that they living a life. However, Quick is letting you know that he worked a little bit too much, but this part is a part of spoils. How they get down, they about to show you how they living in D.C., baby. The Silvers. So, they get tickets to the Skybox at the Wizards game. Now, Quick, with your messy ass. Surely Now that, Ashley and Joy have such issue with each other, surely you didn't think that you were going to be able to send a group chat out to the fellas. Cliff, see that group chat and not get excited about getting in the skybox. And him not invite his wife. Y'all have made it very, very clear that they are married. Y'all the one who put it out there, you and your wife and your significant other, that they married. So you thought he was going to leave her at the house? And you thought he was going to miss out on getting up in the skybox to see a pro basketball game? Get the fuck out of here. I know y'all know better than that. And then the producers probably promoted this too, which I did hear. Carlos King did confirm when he had his interview with Ashley Silver and Winter. But remember, Winter is not on this episode. She tweeted that out before the episode aired. So Raina looking as pretty as she want to look and dressed as fine as she want to dress. The only thing I can say about Raina that's my problem is her damn confessional looks. How you gonna go through every scene looking like the baddest diva on the show and then put them damn feathers on in your confession? And that V-neck dress she had on last year for the reunion that looked like a pinter, as my children call vagina. But anyway, so she had to sit down with Joy, and Joy says, I get it. Joy gives you that calm demeanor, which she is not. She's jackass. But she gives you that calm demeanor. Oh, baby, yeah, girl, I get it. I get how the outside looking in. But, and then she says, well, I've been married for 30 years, and I want you to know how that looks to other people. I understand. I just want you to know that that's our business partner. She's cool people. I don't worry about I'm secure, and I don't worry about Joy. Blue-eyed Carmen, the blue-eyed demon. And my husband. We good. So Carmen is the blue-eyed Jesus, and she's loyal, and she's not her concern. Well, is Clifton and his thick voice and his curly beard and his several marriages, is he the concern? Because now Carmen is dragging the Petties, being petty, telling them this is all the setup how they got on the show. And Joy said nothing but good things about her. Child, I cannot make this stuff up. Baby, they were supposed to come in and supposed to big up this friendship. Now, Calm is letting all the cats out the bag. The cat, the black ones, the calicos, the Egyptians, the strays, all of it. She letting them out the bag. So finally, in the confessional, Raina said she needed to mind her business when the producer asked, do you think they're going to throw her? And she said, well, I'm just going to mind my business. Yeah, that's what your husband was trying to get you to do, sis. For real, for real. But like I said, as a friend to Joy, and you have made it clear throughout your interviews that you are better friends with her now than you are with Ashley. Baby, I get it. I probably would ask my best friend too. Or my acquaintance, I probably would. Girl, that don't look right, girl. Nuh-uh, girl. Not with that woman feeling all up in your husband's beard like she was doing. Yeah, that don't look right, girl. I would have done it too. Now we have Ashley in a badass red jumpsuit, baby. Looking as cute as she want to look. Now she wants to go over there and let the doctors know that she's not sleeping. 45 minutes of sleep for 13 years, I think she said, girl, if you don't sit your head down somewhere and go to sleep, go get you some children melatonin. Because, baby, that children melatonin work on grown people, too. Shoot, I give it to myself more than I give it to my kids. I go in there and give me a cup. And I probably hadn't given it to my kids in months. But, hey, to get away from them, give me some good rest when they go to sleep. La, 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 la. Wonderful. Then we find out that because her progesterone levels are high and the estrogen levels are high, we're figuring out that in her 30s, this woman is going through perimenopause. Now, I hope she's getting her regular checkups because I too went through perimenopausal at 26 years old. And when you are young going through that, there's still an imbalance somewhere in your uterus. Usually for me, it was fibroids. I'm just telling you like I know. And, you know, me and Sweet Tea is in the same boat. Even though I'm 49 and found out I had endometriosis when I was 26. So, no doctor ever told, this is not that show. Yeah, she going through perimenopause like I did at 26. So, when you go through that early on, because usually perimenopause, it usually starts around 40-ish because you're going through that change where you're getting prepared for menopause. But when there's an imbalance in your uterus and what's not, you know, those changes come a little bit earlier. Oh, girl's worried about getting all that blood drawn because she already sleeping. Okay. Now, I did find out, too, that with these heavy cycles that come with perimenopausal, you get... So that's why she says she's sleeping, but she hasn't been sleeping. But it was the opposite with me because I was tired all the time because that whole mess up with your uterus and whatnot and the imbalances and all that, that makes you a lot of times very, very anemic. So that's I had to go through that too. I have forgot about that. Yeah. I used to go through those phases where I almost passed out. So now Tur, the life coach, is over there with the Tylers, and they're not telling her business about their sex life. You remember one time, you know, they weren't going down on each other, child, like them folks that were putting face in the place, face in the nation. Shout out to Erica De Niro. Shout out to Rocks. Baby, when she said you're gonna have to face the nation in that marriage to medicine review. And this one dude she was dating in Puerto Rico. This ain't about Erica, but I'm gonna tell the story. This one dude, let us know I watch other content creators and I give them their props. This one dude she was dating, he was Puerto Rican and that's all he wanted to do was face the nation. Girl, like, what kind of relationship is that? Where's there no penetration in the relationship? Relations. No penetration in the relations. I think I could deal with that. Yeah. I think I could deal with it. Anyway, back to her and the Tylers. And here's the Rainer giving a whole breakdown of the video that was posted about, you know, joy and pain, about Karma while she was over there in Mexico, you know, and they was, you know, posted it together. And she's letting her know about her problems with the video. But this ain't your problem, right? What y'all got Tara over there for? Do y'all got Tara over there to help y'all? Or y'all got Tara over there to talk about other people's business? Because I thought when you go to life coaches and whatnot, you're supposed to talk about yourself. That's what I thought. Now, a lot of people had a problem because Jamie was talking and he was letting her know, Tara know that, you know, after dude broke it down, he didn't have a problem with it. He just not something that he would have done. Raina but seeing, and a lot of people had a problem with Tara correcting her. Yeah, she was supposed to, that's what you do when you're in therapy. You mediate so they won't talk over each other. That's how you do it. I don't have a problem with Tara doing it. Maybe they had a problem with it because she Caucasian. But, yeah, it didn't bother me after this. I guess, you know, me being in the mental health profession, I understand all that. So, Jamie goes back 17 and 20 into 17 and 20 and talk about his issues with Raina being a hypocrite because she had a dude that posted her up too that was once a business partner. You still talking about that, Jamie? Now, Jamie, that is no longer your issue. It shouldn't be. She's not being a hypocrite. She is telling them what she did to fix herself and how it looked for you. But you don't see that. All you see is what dude was posted up with her looking nice and her receiving an inappropriate text message. That's why I remember that vagina dress she had on. That's neither here nor there. So things that Arena had brought, she brought back up too, because he brought back up something that she did in the past that they were supposed to already have found resolution in. Child, I can't make this stuff up. But Jamie's that type of dude. I'm telling y'all, he's a misogynist. I've been telling you now. I've been telling you. Tara, I've been in nightlife for 20 years. Of course, people are running up to Jamie Tyler and saying, hey, can I get a picture with you? What? That's innocent. Nothing like what Arena did. No. I've never cheated on Arena. Bullshit. 30 years, more, and in the nightlife, and you never cheated. Child, back. And I got 2 acres of land on Oprah's Island to see it. And that's expensive. I love this looking confessional with the maroon. Now I'm hanging Jamie's ruffle tux top. I never liked the ruffle tops under tuxes. Man, it had you put that straight shirt on, no ruffles, and sit beside Arena in that badass velvet. That was gonna be it. Now you're looking like the dude from North and South. If you know you, then you know. I like the way he came with when he said that marriage is work and it's an ongoing process. Yeah, I agree with that. Good job, Jamie. You got something out of the deal on that one. But I don't know, by the way. I've never been married. So we're down to the game, enjoying ourselves and whatnot. Here comes Alicia bringing up the bullshit. So she has to let him know who was in the talking to Quicksilver, who was in the group chat. He lets her know who I was in the group chat, like that was her business. Because we do have a show to film, okay? So we're not going to be disinviting folks. Right? So anyway, she has a problem with Joy and Clifton coming because Clifton said that Ashley was jealous, apparently, We're not jealous of anybody. And, like I said, Joy really irritated me with that finger clicking thing, implying something that was going on between Ashley and Alicia, like that was scissoring. Now look here, girl. I know that you hadn't done nothing but been a man's girl your whole life. You said that on that show. What was the name of that show? Why can't I think of that show? I watch it. Ready to, yeah, that show. So you should understand that, you can have girl friendships. If you know that you can have a platonic friendship in your throuple, then you should understand that 2 girls can really be best friends and never touch each other's clits or see each other's cuckoos. Okay? So the Joy and the Clifton arrived, PETIES, and Clifton makes a point to talk about how cold it is. It's cold as 2 polar bears' ass cheeks. And once again, there's a missed opportunity. We have Joy and the green people, and then everybody is giving her the cold shoulder. Boy, if I don't see Giselle Bryant all up in this. And by the way, Carlos King said my show is not going to go down that road. And he told Winter, the coldest of the cold, that. And he told Ashley that in that interview. You better wear that cream, Marina. But anyway, Joy says she's not getting kicked out of another event. She's going to be gorgeous. In confessional. See how misogynistic this fool is? I'm not used to coming to the games with you, but, I'm used to bringing my sons. But I guess you're a cute little substitute. Say, what now? Maybe we're around not in the sports, but baby, if I sit up in a skybox somewhere, I get real interesting real fast. That's just me. So when Silver and Tyler talk, Big Jamie, they talk about floor seats versus the skybox. Baby, I'd rather be in the skybox down on the floor with them sweaty Negro. But anyway, that's Jamie's preference. But Quicksilver had to let us know we can do both because we do big. We don't do anything small at the Silver household. You heard? So everything is awkward at the game party. And, you know, the titles feel like they're stuck in the middle. So here we go. Here we go. Big Tyler is trying to make things copacetic, and here go. Everything is not good. It's not good because apparently I am jealous of Joy. Okay, so Ashley makes it clear that there have been moments that her and Joy could have swallowed things up. Oh, I had to throw that in there because I had a video. I had done a video of TD Fake, so that was the perfect time. You say, swallowed. Joy gets swallowed up in this conversation and said, let's go outside, baby. We can do this. So that's exactly what they do. They step outside, baby girl. There go that confessional gangster that they talk about. That's Joy. You know, she pointing her hands in and now, you know, talking about how Ashley's all up in her face doing it and she ain't loving it when she should have just told her, I ain't loving it. Back up. Give me 50 feet. But she didn't do that. She basically let Ashley do it. And Ashley like, well, look, you know, I'm just saying. You came in my house. You didn't speak. I know you still mad at me about me letting the cat out the bag. But at the same time, I have apologized. Now, Joy is letting it be known that she came to the Christmas Eve party to squash things. But no, you had to bring up you getting me on the show. So that shouldn't have been brought up. And you know what? I could tell in that interview, let me go back to the interview with Carlos again. I could tell he wasn't feeling her dropping that tea either because, you know, Carlos said the only opinion that matters on his show is his. And then Ashley says mine too. Oh, I don't think Carlos was feeling her saying mine too. I don't, because he got real quiet. That's that Libra stuff. And that fool is Libra, okay? You know, and those people, they like to throw about hide their hands and then act like they, you know, can puff up their chest behind closed doors, but then them scales get the balance and then they forget that they supposed to throw their rock and hide the hand. Now they already done got in the mist by this point. That's that Libra stuff. Okay? Yeah, I do a little astrology. I dibble it down. So here we go. Then we go back to the montage of the Christmas Eve party. She was like, girl, you didn't give me no show. I mean, I was on the show already before you. Now, what could have happened is that Carlos saw them as a couple because really on Ready to Love. I finally thought of the name of it, okay? On Ready to Love, couples don't work. They leave the show talking about they in a couple, but hey, they are really the only couple that I've seen that really work because that whole debacle with that light-skinned girl, Jasmine, is that her name? And that dude that was selling those cars, and they were high-end cars, but they were full of doop-a-doops, hooped. That couple, he was a scam artist. They didn't work. He did propose to her and whatnot, but found out he was trying to talk to me. Oh, that's different. Let me get back to this show. Let me just say, you know, sometimes you have to throw in things to make you understand how we got here. Okay? Now, I feel like maybe Carlos like, hey, that couple finally worked. I don't know. Maybe Carlos lied and said he never watched the show. I don't know. I think he did say that. I don't know how. Well, maybe Ashley did put them on the radar, but everybody said she put them on their radar, on Carlos' radar. Either way, the point is she's on the show. So now they're showing how Ashley expected some kind of appreciation for them getting them on the show. I'll say, what now? Y'all needed another couple. Suggest people. So here we go. We bring up the jealousy, right? Because we're going in circles about Joy being mad about the marriage the telling of the marriage. Now we got to get on this jealous stuff because, you know, Ashley and Quick do it big and they ain't jealous nobody. Not even Beyonce and Jay-Z. They got it like that. Okay? They ain't got to be jealous of people. They just want you to know. They ain't got to be jealous of people. Especially of Joy and Clifton. How can we be? These people came on our house show. Are they kidding me? So now we're going to get into the confrontation between Joy and Clifton, child. How did they get out there in the first place? They outside. I don't like this. I don't like this. You telling me your husband and your best friend, Karma, talking about I'm jealous of you? Is that it? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what they said. Threw her husband and Karma clean up under the bus. So Joy asked her, what do you want at the end of the day? How can we coexist? She said she don't want to be in the same room. See, that's what Carlos got on to her about right there. That statement. So now, that's how they got back in. I missed that part when I watched. See, that's why you have to watch it twice when you do the recap. That's how they got back in. I thought somebody came out and called them back in. They got back in. They resolved that they will never be friends. And they decided to go back in and actually ask Joy to leave. Oh, my goodness. Don't ask Joy to leave. She said she wasn't leaving no more. Now we have Ashley in confessional talking her shit. And I said, well, I expect y'all, you got something to do, going to some karaoke bar and singing. I mean, somewhere needs a gig for you. And I don't like people who talk about people's professions because we all have to work hard to get somewhere. And if your hardest work gets you to being a garbage man or a janitor, baby, I give you my utmost respect because nobody is more needed or works harder than what we consider our blue-collar workers. Shout out to the blue-collar workers. A birthday party, a bar mitzvah, I'm sure there's something for you to do. Besides being at my suite that we paid for, that me and Quick suite, we own it. We're not rented out for the night. We own everything here. Matter of fact, we own the Wilsons. And my, she's called them freeload asses and told them to get on. Say, what now? Freeload? Okay. So, okay. Now, as this argument is going on, she says that Joy's not answering the question that she wants to know. What is she jealous of? Now, see, Ashley won't let it go. She keeps pounding in. I'm supposed to be jealous. I'm supposed to be jealous. And she just won't let that die. So Cliff says, what are you jealous of? And he leans in, arms crossed. Not a threat. Okay? I'm always on the women's side, but let me be clear. What I'm looking at it real time as I do this recap. Okay? She puts her hand in his face. Do you think that's okay? Told him to back up. Only thing he did was lean in to get a better understanding. That's what it appeared to be to me. You can lean in to people and not have somebody put their hand up in your face, arms crossed, not a threat. Now, had he been shaking his neck like Quick does and pointing in her face, different story. Back up. Hold your hand up. He just slightly leaned in. Now, I don't like Cliff. Just let me be clear from the whole Dakia situation. I'm not going to let it go. I know people think I should let it go. I'm going to Scorpio for real. Okay? And it's not my show. I don't have to get up on here and be cordial. He was no threat to her in that moment, in my opinion. I said what the fuck I said. And I mean, she is straight cussing him out, and then production has to come in and say, hey, baby, I cannot make this stuff up. Again, to me, he did not pose a threat to her in that moment. Maybe something else transpired that was cut out. Okay? But she was straight cussing him out, and Clifton was just standing there. I guess he was, trying to keep the peace so they wouldn't get kicked out of that skybox. Because you remember they freeloaders and whatnot. But anyway, that's going to conclude this episode recap. Again, new name, same OG, Diva D. And with that, I'm going to close and chunk them up as I do. Deuces! Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell button so you can know when I upload a video. If you like Love and Marriage DC, come to my channel. I give a great, entertaining, detailed recap of this show. This show does not get the props that it deserves. I understand that ratings are low. It shouldn't be. Because, baby, right now, on, it is the best show on the network. I said what the fuck I said. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.